Hello everyone. Today I am going to perform the experiment full wave rectifier with center tap transformer. So in the part 1 we have already discussed the aim and objective of this experiment. Now I am going to perform the practical experiment. So this is the circuit diagram actually. For this practical we need 2 diode, 1 transformer, 1 resistor and if we connect 1 capacitor for filtering purpose, then we need 1 capacitor also. So this is the transformer, center tap transformer. It has 2 input. This red 2 are the inputs. That means main currents are coming from the main AC board. That means that input is 230 AC voltage, and it has 3 output terminals, 2 phase and 1 neutral terminal. This transformer is used to step down this 230 voltage to 9 volt. The output of the transformer is connected to the diodes. These 2 are the diodes used for this circuit. So 2 phase terminal of the transformer is connected to the diode positive terminal, this and this, and the diode negative terminal are shorted, and the single terminal of the diode is connected to the 1K resistance, one end of the 1K resistance, and another end of the 1K resistance is connected to the neutral terminal of the transformer. So across this resistance, 1K resistance, we will get the output of the full wave rectifier. Now I am going to check the output of the transformer, whether the output is coming properly or not in the 0. For that I have connected this input of the transformer to the AC voltage. Now I will connect the output terminal of the transformer to the cathode ray oscilloscope. Now the transformer output is connected to the CRO, and the CRO is showing some voltages. I will check what is the voltage level. The voltage of the transformer output, peak to peak voltage, actually this is around 22 voltage. We are getting 22 voltage at the CRO. This is the output of the transformer. That means the transformer step down the 230 volt to 22 SC voltage. Now our aim of this experiment is to convert this AC voltage. This is AC. That means it has the both positive and negative cycles, to convert this to the direct current, that means DC current. Now I have connected the transformer input output to the diode, and the diode output is connected to the load resistance. From the load resistance we have connected the CRO, cathode ray oscilloscope. Now I will check the output voltage of this full wave rectifier. Okay, this is the output voltage of the full wave rectifier. Here you see only positive half cycle. That means we are getting only positive voltage here. There is no negative voltage. But though it is positive, it is a pulsating DC. DC not pure DC. There are some AC components also in this DC. That means this full wave rectifier has converted this input AC voltage, positive and negative both cycle, to the output DC voltage. That means both the positive and negative half cycle of the AC voltage is converted to the DC voltage. That is why we are getting continuous waveform here. Okay, these are the DC voltage. So from the CRO we got the DC voltage is around 15 voltage. So it has covered 3 squares, you see, 1, 2, 3, and we are giving here voltage is 5 volt. We are using channel 1 to display the output voltage. So 5 volt. So 5 into 3 square, 5 into 3, it is less than 3, not 3 approximately, it is 2.2 something. So it is approximate 2.2 into 5, around 11 and 12 voltage DC voltage you are getting here. So since this is a not pure DC voltage, we have to again connect one capacitor as a filter circuit to convert this DC voltage to the pure DC voltage, this pulsating DC. So in the next part we will discuss about the result and discussion of this full wave rectifier. Thank you.